Good evening. Hello, Charles. I think you're probably the only person here right now, but I am going to try to pop out the chat on the live side. And how do I bring that over here? Try again. Hello. OC Omega Shadow. Hello. I'm trying to figure something out with this chat here. I'm trying to figure something out. Sue Hatton, how are you? Did you get your package? Deborah Eubanks, hello. Did you get your package? Deborah Eubanks, hello. And I need to do that. I was echoing myself. Sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out how to get the chat from that side over, and no, I'm not sure where it is. Oh. Cyclops Stacks, how are you, brother? Well, I'll just work with it from here. I'm not sure how to do this, but sorry about Dove season. Hello. Sorry about not doing one of these last week, but last week was just couldn't get myself motivated. January's always got a few road bumps for me, and this year maybe even a few more. Nothing bad, but well, there's a maple behind it, Sue. That's what we call a Canadian maple leaf. But yeah, I had things that I could have talked about and stuff last week, but just wasn't motivated. Thought about a couple of things, maybe a little bit too much, and no, it wouldn't have been good. But I'm here tonight, at least for a little while. Got a couple of things we can talk about. Thank you, Omega. Yeah, I appreciate all the likes and the conversations and stuff like that. It's good for the logarithms, they say. But I have been watching some other videos out there. David Carlisle, hello, brother. Even if you aren't here, I've been seeing a lot of videos where people have been talking about stacking goals and why they're stacking, and maybe not so much today, and that's maybe more because of what the Federal Reserve did, where they said that they're going to raise interest rates and it made the prices on gold and silver pull back pretty significantly. But there's been a lot of videos here of late where people have been, and I mean, people that are usually really conservative, talking about prices shooting the moon, maybe not using those terms, but some of the ridiculousness that we hear every once in a while and time to time. Um, so I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about stacking goals. And what I think is really, really important, first of all, most of all, is having a budget and sticking to it. Now I'm going to do something here. Um, yeah, well, wait a minute on that. Gary, hello. Yeah, my cat's wandering around down in the basement. She's a little bit unhappy that I'm not giving all the attention to her right now, and she just hears me talking, and she just has to go over and look out the window. But that's okay. She's fat and happy. But I think staying on budget really is the most important thing with stacking. I don't care who you are. Um, you might be able to spend $10,000 a month. You might be able to spend $10 a month. But whatever your budget is, stick to it. And that's what'll get you somewhere. I've got a couple of schemes that I use to grow my stack, other than my budget. I'll, you know, Most of y'all know what I do, and that's the poured silver. Um, there we go. And I got a couple of those verticals there. I've a Spartan head, but when I do a sell a pour like that, I make a profit on it. I do. My budget, I put it in mostly into silver shot, but when there's some left over, I'll buy a tube of some cool generic. Um, that's a little glary. You can't see them all. I'll bring them up where you can see them here in a while. But I like buying them a tube at a time. You get a little bit of a discount that way. Um, you always get the free shipping that way. And you get the tube to store it in. And if I've got a big art project, they're not so valuable that they can't go into an art project. And it's not like somebody gifted it to me or I won it somewhere, so I want it as with that commemorative part to it. Um, but there's some cool ones in there, definitely. Um, Actually, there's one I got in there that you can see out front, way down here on the end, that I got from Cyclops in a trade. So I wanted that coin. I wanted at least one of that coin, and that whole tube is just a whole bunch of. I got one of this and one of that, one of that, and one of that. The rest of them are pretty much all a tube of what you see on top. But take that silver, melt it down, turn it into something like this or something like this, and make a profit on it. And I can buy some gold, or I can buy more silver than I had to start with. You know, but I stay on budget. I don't. I've got a decent budget, um, particularly in the last little more than half a year since I went back to work. My pension and my Social Security take care of all my bills plus a little. But now I got, go back to work. And that's pretty much all discretionary money. I have fun with it. Buy precious metals, do work on the house, all kinds of cool stuff like that. But don't get caught up in the hype. Rocky, how you doing, buddy? There's a package on its way to you. I think you got my email, didn't you? You'll be able to make that lactator here fairly soon. But don't go crazy because the world is going crazy. Stack your PMs in a way that doesn't have to change the way you live. I've only been doing this for 3 years. 3 years this week. Um, on the 19th of January, 3 years ago, my sister, who I was sharing the house with, passed. And on that Christmas, just before that, she bought me this nice presentation Morgan dollar. They had probably been cleaned, but it was in good condition. I think these little tables make these things rattle a little bit. But at any rate, after she passed, that Morgan dollar started talking to me. Not literally, but it told me that I needed to have something solid behind me for times that were going to be coming. But welcome, my friend from New Zealand. I don't even want to try to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But Stecker, New Zealand. Welcome. But now I have been stacking for 3 years, and I've got a significant amount of silver and gold. I've gained a hobby, talent, a skill, and that's how to entertain my cat on this little desk down in the basement. Or is it pouring silver? I don't know which comes first. But Billy just likes to be in the middle of everything, baby. But at any rate, I can make some. Some of the background led me to an idea that made these vertical pours. That was the first thing that got me off the ground away from just using a little graphite mold. And I love those little crosses and hearts that I make. And next time I get back out in the Silver Shack, I'll make a bunch of them too. But I've got some vertical pours to make. I've got some little guitars I need to pour. Let's see. That's just a lot. It's just a lot of glare. But freedom round. I kind of, if they're on, I go for when I've got money to spend on a tube of silver. I go in and I'll look at a dozen or so different websites, and I get the cheapest stuff they've got. And if they've got something on sale, 30, 40% off of premiums, guess where I'm going? I mean, like I said, I like this stuff that says liberty or freedom on them. That kind of, because that's why I'm doing it. It's for my liberty and my freedom that I'm stacking this stuff. So if it represents that, and what's stamped on it, all the better. But yeah, I go for that. I go for the cheap stuff when I can. If I sell some pieces, I'll buy some gold. One of the horizontal, I did one a couple years ago. It came out where it had, there wasn't like a definite bottom and a definite top to it. And it kind of stood on the side. It looked like a bridge. I don't remember who bought that from me. I think that one might be in Japan. My daughter might have that one. But yeah, it's happened. Big Stinky, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you. I want to know, did you ever get your ornaments? I sent you dinner time here, but I wanted to. Well, thank you for stopping in. Did you get your ornaments, though? We got biggest Christmas store in the world is in Michigan. Bronner's. I went through their catalog and I found a couple of glass Bigfoot ornaments. And so now Big Stinky isn't never going to be able to forget me whenever Christmas time comes around because he's going to have to put his ornaments out on his tree. But but kind of one of the things I was getting at there though is, my budget's better now, but I'm not huge. It's good budget, but I can kind of use my stack to grow my stack. Now, I'm not going to use this channel like with monetizing memberships, any of that kind of stuff. I don't know. That just feels funky to me. I don't want Susan Wojcicki's money. She can't have it. Weed Stacker, hello. Little Pookie, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's in Frankfurt. You been there? You been to Bronner's before? Or go to the Bavaria House and get the chicken dinner? That's pretty amazing. That's, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half drive from here. It's a Bronner's is a real fun store too. I mean, it's the size of a small Walmart, and it's all Christmas decorations. Or if you've still got one of you around you or remember what they were, about the size of a Kmart. All Christmas decorations, all the time. I think they close about 3 days out of the year. Stacker, New Zealand. Actually, I have not seen your videos lately. I should watch more than I do, but I could never watch as many as I should. Uh, and I'm sorry for that. I appreciate you being here, and I will look for some of your videos and watch them and comment on them. But kind of the thing that triggered AZ Coins. Good evening. Hello. Coin Dragon. Hello. How are you? Oh, now my computer's popping up and telling me it wants to scan everything. Good night. Why does it do it right when I'm in the middle of stuff? Talking Bullion, how are you? How are you? It's been a while. Hey, I'm going to the show in Grand Rapids on February the 19th. I'm not sure if it's the one on 4 Mile or the other location. But if you're interested in coming up that way, send me an email and we'll talk about it. But okay, so what triggered me into talking about how I'm growing my stack and kind of the rate I do it at, you know, that's kind of the rate at which I do it. Now I have 5 streams of income. Social Security and pension take care of my bills. My artwork, I have a job, and then I do some work with cannabis that I don't really get paid for, but I do a lot of barter with it. I get a lot of things done. So it's as good as money, but no money goes through my hands. BH Customs, good evening, good evening. How are you, Bradley? But in my pension and my Social Security, not 1 penny of that goes towards this stuff. The other incomes, maybe a good portion of it does at times. Or into other things that I'm doing. But the bills are all taken care of first, and the silver comes after that. Now, I watched a video a couple days ago. 3 years ago, when I first started getting into this, a couple of the people that I started watching right at first, Yankee Stacking and Silver Dragons, they had a lot of influence on me at first. I don't really watch them so much anymore. I don't know if I've gotten everything they had to offer out of them, or uh, if the way they do things just doesn't feel right. Don't know. Doesn't matter. But they had this discussion about how much silver is enough silver. And, they were talking, they said, well, if you've got enough to cover your expenses for 2 years, well, that's reasonable, I guess. But I think that needs to be very personal too. I okay, one person's expenses are going to be totally different than another person's expenses. I'm an old retired guy with 3 pets to take care of. Um, that's a whole lot different than being in your late 30s or early 40s and having 4 kids running around the house and a wife and mortgage and bills coming out of every direction. I so what do I need? It's going to be different based on where you're at in life. Um, and is 2 years the right amount of time for you? I think some people might, think 6 months. I I need to, you might say, I need time to get my stuff up and running, and I can be self-sufficient. You might say, I gotta have 17 years because I gotta wait for the government to be back in full control of everything. Some people are like that. They won't, they count on the government for everything. They don't know what self-sufficiency is. Um, I don't get it, but I certainly hear about it. I know people that are like that. Maybe you might think, okay, well, I need society to be kind of back up and on its feet, and if we go into a complete crash, maybe 2 years, maybe 3. And that's kind of where I fall in. I mean, if I went at it whole hog and had the energy to do it, which I really don't, I could probably produce 80% of my food off of this little piece of land here, especially with the lake right down at the bottom of the hill where I can go fishing, and a lot of state land where I can hunt. And there's wild turkey around here. There's a lot. I have deer in my yard every day. Um, there's rabbits and squirrels. Protein wouldn't be a problem. Um, all the fresh fruit that I'm accustomed to might become an issue. But what is it going to take for you to get yourself to some level of normal after everything is gone? I think that's where what you need to think about, what you're going to stack away for yourself. Now, how much do you want to have in silver? How much do you want to have in gold? Again, another personal thing. Well, weed stacker, that's definitely part of the plan. But if your stool's only got one leg, I don't want to sit on it very long. But it's a stabilizer in mine. And it keeps me from spending any money in that area. I try again. I think that the next 30 days we will learn a lot. I think we're going to learn a whole lot. I think at some point the financial systems have to collapse. Absolutely have to. They can't keep going. I think it's safe for me to do this now. I haven't seen anything in a while. Cyclops, you want to come on up? Charles, you want to come up? Okay. That's a good way to put it. An engineered slow collapse. And try again, that's what I'm afraid of, is what are going to be the new scams. That's why I want to hold silver and gold, because I've never really had much trust in the government. And when everything's in flux, that's when the fuckery gets started. Big time. I understand, Charles. I understand. I wished I knew how to get that YouTube part over here. And I can see your all's chat, but it just doesn't work the same. Terry, hello. How are you? Yes, I am. I got something to show you here, Terry. You'll like this. It's a coin made just for you, darling. I like this. Oh yeah, that one has got that. I've got another one. It's put away. It's got the lizard on the backside of it, but it's just her skeleton. It's freaking hilarious. But yeah, I think it's a real good idea though, to whatever amount of time that you think that it's going to be until society's back where you'll be comfortable with it. Oh, there's Cyclops. Come on, brother.
What's going on, Sugar Plum?
Not a whole bunch.
Hey, I can't stay very long. I've got a migraine from hell, but uh, I had to jump up. And
You're just afraid that Terry's gonna beat on you.
oh, I love it when Terry slaps me around. Yeah, I don't know why, but I get some kind of strange arousal from that, especially when her and Barb tag team my ass.
And there she goes. Love you, Terry. Oh yeah, I see that thing.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, it just wouldn't be the same without Terry smacking me around a little bit.
Well, I'm not sure if I.
Yeah, I don't even call her Terry anymore. She's got a new name.
Oh, come on, spit it out.
Mean Girl. Her and Barb. They're the Mean Girls.
Oh, that's not new. I've heard that before.
Yeah. Oh, I know you have, but most people haven't. But she can be mean and absolutely freaking hilarious at the same time.
Well, Terry must not love me because she said she always hurts the ones she loves.
Well, she must love me because she pimp slaps me all over town, man. She is a mess. Her and her partner in crime.
Oh, I've been beginning to think that you were her partner in crime.
That would be Barb. You know what
Well,
do
Terry, I don't want you to stand me. You gotta lay me down, darling. It doesn't have to be gentle either.
see? There you go. That tells you right there she loves you. But you know when you got Terry and Barb leaving comments. I mean, basically, doing everything except talking about your mama. You know, you're in.
Well, she gets the idea of calling me weed. I mean, I've learned to accept it, but I just don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but I think I can figure that one out. Yeah, she's even got me calling you that a time or two.
I've heard it, but I do have one other topic to talk about.
Bring it.
3 weeks from tonight, which will be the 16th of February, 7 p.m. Eastern. So the time that I usually get these things started when I manage to get them started. Doctor Who, hello. I want to do 1,000 subscriber celebration party.
Sweet.
I've got some learning to do. I've got a couple people to talk to that might be able to help me out. But I'm going to do one wheel of elimination. So you have to be present to get yourself on the wheel. So I got to learn how to use that software and all that stuff. But we'll assign. I've got about,
Yeah.
I don't know, probably 30 gifts to give away. We'll
Yeah.
assign gifts to as many spots as I can cover. And as people come off the wheel of elimination, they'll win something that is either a coin or a coin related item. And I've got some, what are they?
Yeah. Talk to George. George could probably talk you through it pretty quick.
I've got some Whitman books, brand new books, never been used. Going to go up as prizes. Uh, I've got some foreign silver I'm going to put up. And for people that do a shout out video for me, Terry, that's you, but darling, do a shout out video for me.
Jerry.
I'm going to do, let me switch cameras here. I know y'all want to keep looking at that beautiful coin, but there we go. Let's see, which one will we do? We'll do this one right here. This is going to be the giveaway for people that do a shout out video for me. Now, it's got to be a video just for this party that I'm having on February 16th. It'll be Wednesday, February 16th.
Yeah. I've never
done this. I don't know, approximately 2 ounces, maybe a little over 2 ounces. I'm not sure right off. I'll have to weigh it up, but I'll weigh it up, stamp it up. But a dedicated video. Link me in the video. Send me an email, and anybody that does that will be put into a special drawing.
Yeah, I can do you
or this video. Your vertical pour.
Do not know how to do a link. I do not have a clue.
Well, you can send me a text, or you've got my phone number. You can call me.
Yeah, I'll just send you a love note.
I'll just send Terry over.
Send Terry over. Well, if I get Terry to come over, I ought to get like 15 entries.
I don't know. It depends on how much damage she does.
I think she'll probably kill you. I don't think you can handle her.
I'm pretty sure I can't.
I'm pretty sure
but, I can't. What a way to go.
No shit. If you got to go, go out in a blaze of glory.
But, yeah, that piece will go to the winner who does the winner of the shout out drawing. There you go. Do a weed bashing video. I'd love to see it. I'll leave all kinds of hearts and kisses all over it.
That would be awesome.
But I mean it'll be kind of a short party in a way. Be long enough to set up the wheel and then run the wheel. One wheel. I'm not doing a 6-hour party. This might be a little bit better than 2, but that's about as much as I want to be on here at any one time. So,
yeah, no, found it buried might be able to tell you how to do it. Or
yeah. George has given me some stuff. What I need to do is do like a private Streamlabs with somebody so that I can practice it.
Yep. That'd be the best way to do it.
I've got a couple of people that told me that they would help me out with it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here a whole lot smarter than we are that they know how to do that stuff.
Well,
as far as goes,
that's a fairly low bar, actually.
Yeah, especially with me, because I'm clueless. I'll be honest. As far as that stuff goes, I do not have a clue.
Well, when I get asked technology questions, I won't use you for my call a friend.
No, I'm definitely not a phone a friend guy. Now, if you're playing Jeopardy or something like that, I'm your guy. But when it comes to YouTube or StreamYard stuff, yeah, you're wasting your time.
How you do, Terry? That video of hers, I have to go back and watch it every once in a while. That's like 7 seconds of pure delight.
Everybody's smarter than us. You know,
I know.
I cannot disagree with that.
I won't argue it, that's for sure. I don't know though. I kind of like losing arguments sometimes too. Depends on what the loser has to do.
Hey, see if you can get somebody else to come up, man. I need to get off here. I've got a migraine that is whooping my ass.
Well, brother,
I just wanted to jump up and say hello for a minute.
I appreciate that.
I wanted to say hi to you and to Billy's ass.
And she wants to get up here and show it off again. She's sitting here yelling at me.
She's such a hoe.
It makes her happy. So, Steve, go eat some Tootsie Rolls and take a nap.
If I had some, I'd eat them. Trust me, but not in this state. Not unless somebody sends them to me from Michigan.
I don't know who would do that.
Neither do I. I'd be tickled with just one or two.
I know how that goes. I spent the whole day yesterday making some.
You just go ahead and rub it in.
Well, I sent the last of them out the other day, and I had to make some. Well, Steve, I'm glad you came up, brother.
Yes, sir, my friend. You take care of yourself.
You get yourself feeling better.
Yeah, as far as all that other crap goes, I am very much on the mend. I can't shake these damn migraines, but you know what they say, this too shall pass.
Well, you've been doing those for a good while though, too.
Yeah, this COVID crap, man, it went through my family like wildfire. It knocked us all on our ass, but everybody's on the mend. Hallelujah.
Well, red light, hello. If I've had it, I was symptomless.
Yep. Well,
I've got enough comorbidities that if I got it, it'd probably kill me.
The first time I had it was a cakewalk. It was basically like a very, very mild cold. And the second time, I was praying for it to end. I didn't care if I lived or died. I just wanted it over. And
Eric, hello. Well, I'll tell you what I do to protect myself is every morning when I'm done with my ritual cleanings, I keep a bottle of ivermectin cattle dip in the bathroom. And I put a couple of drops, and I mean just literally tiny little drops in the palm of my hand. It's just enough to get my hands the least bit moist all over them. So I've got a little layer of ivermectin on my hands. Most times you're going to get infected. It's because you go and you touch something. Oh, there's my hand. And then you go and rub your nose.
Yeah. Now, I've been pounding the vitamin C, the vitamin D, and the zinc. And and it has helped.
Get some
But
chloroquine too. You need the
yeah,
chloroquine in your system to get the zinc into the cells.
yeah. But I finally got it whipped. If I can just get rid of these darn headaches, I'll be good. But the best thing that could help me right now is somebody else come up here and shoot the shit with you. I just wanted to pop up for a minute and say hi. I feel like a rock star when I'm in Sterling Cannabis's live stream.
You going slumming again, huh? Jessica, hello. How are you?
Hey, Jessica. Yeah, you got some rock stars in here, man. It shouldn't be hard to get somebody here.
I know. It worries me. I'm going to get outshadowed.
Mm, you can hold your own, guarantee it. But I'm gonna bail. Everybody, take care. Uh, be safe. God bless, and talk to you soon.
Stacker, that's exactly correct. I mean, they're the stuff that does help. They're not letting anybody get blocking it. Make and Brandon, what was it, 2 days ago now? Banned the monoclonal antibodies. I mean, how ridiculous is that? I know a whole bunch of people that had and said that they were feeling better within 24 hours.
Yeah, well, how ridiculous is he? I mean, that pretty much says it all. The guy's a freaking idiot. But anyway, yeah, screw all this politics shit. Everybody knows where my loyalties lay. With that being said, I'm gonna bail. You take care,
All right,
brother.
buddy. You have a blessed evening now.
You too, buddy. Have a good one. Take care.
Yep. Bye. It make you. Oh, Omega. Not this evening, huh? Maybe next time. Well, try again. He said he was going to be a uniter president. He just didn't say that he was going to unite the country against him. And I think that it's better that he united us this way, as there are some people that I have talked to, diehard liberals. They'll always be liberals that have said to me, "What the f did I do voting for this guy?" I agree with you, Terry. The evidence is there. I Just the hair sniffing is enough to cringe anybody. But there's other evidence on top of that is truly cringy. But I don't know. Maybe we needed to go through a time like this to get people to understand The people that want power generally want it for the wrong reason. Hell yes, he's a racist. When you expect a class of people, any class of people, to react in a particular way because they are of that class of people, that's racist. Because I've never met anybody in my life that has lived under the circumstances that I've lived under. You know, the fucked up personality that I have comes from what I've lived through. We all have a different road. And there might be somebody out there that looks like me. God forbid. But there isn't anybody that has walked in my footsteps. And Steve, if you're still around, there's Billy's butt for you. There you go, buddy. Had to make you feel better. Well, I haven't seen any children anywhere near him either. Maybe they're, keeping him on a leash. Come here, Billy. Come here. Come on. Oh. But 3 weeks from tonight, 1,000 subscriber party. I've got gifts for about 30 positions on an elimination wheel. And I've got a nice gift right here for people that do dedicated shout out videos. Now, say at least a minute long. They've got to give the time, date, name of channel. I'm not going to do a comment picker. We'll just do the wheel of elimination. But make sure you let me know if you do a shout out video. Tag me, send me an email. And as always, my email is underneath in the description. I saw, that was in the fall, like Halloween time or something, wasn't it? Mark B, hello. I'm just kind of getting ready to shut this thing down. I started going at 7, but I want to try to do these weekly at 7, but last week I just wasn't up to it. Let me just put it that way. But haven't done a video in a while, so I needed to do something here. Talk a little bit about stacking and why I do things. Thank you, Charles. That's what I'll do is here on out, I'll put my email address where my name is on the screen. Oh, there's all kinds of good things to say about Terry, David. I mean, you gotta love a girl that teases you and excites you at the same time. Bonnie, hello, hello. And she can slap you while she's doing it too. But I am ready to say good evening, all. Um, we came on at 7, and I've still got a few things I got to do this evening, and my work week starts tomorrow. I got to be at the store at 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh God! I hope I don't get any customers and I can nap all day. I know that won't happen. But I will talk at y'all later. Peace out. Get you some silver. Get you some cold silver. Get you some silver you like. I say get you some cheap silver, but get what you like. Love you guys. Peace out.